I'd better check in on that old trapper.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's smart.
Take it easy. You're pretty banged up. You're probably a bit delirious, too. I just gave you a shot of some heavy antibiotics. Might feel funny for a while, but it'll help. And you're gonna need some time to recover.
Time? We don't have time. We need to get a message out. It's important.
Message? You mean to your friend, asking for medical help?
Never mind that. Help me up so I can look at the radio. Let's see if the parts you brought back are any good.
That's a military shortwave, isn't it?
Maybe.
I know a bit about radios. It's not like any surplus I've ever seen.
Damn it! Well, the parts look fine. So, whatever's wrong with the radio goes deeper than that.
What could it be?
Something to do with the power. Fuses. Transformers, maybe. We have bigger problems to deal with first. That bear's out there, hunting us. He's a smart old bastard. He'll keep us from getting out, getting supplies, finding help. Eventually, he'll either get us or starve us out. Ah! I gotta lay down. Help me back to the bed.
What's this unfinished business between you and the bear?
Every time we meet,
And what do you trade?
each other's blood.
Sounds like a losing prop.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
The dam was pretty busted up.
Place was cracked open by the quake years ago and never was already half dead at the time.
Meaning?
The dam dates back to the 60s. Industrialists from the mainland wanted to use it to power a mining town he was planning to, but the bottom fell out of the price of coal, and he had to abandon those. Some fool tried to get it running again in the 80s, but then the forest talkers got involved, and that was the end of it. Pretty sure the quakes finished the job once and for...
So?
Eco-terrorists. Activists, some call them. Depends on who you talk to, I guess.
Why are they out here?
Well, they've been active for years. They come and go. Mostly here to throw a wrench in the works for a variety of resource projects, mining, forestry mainly. They want Great Bear to remain a pristine wilderness.
You don't sound like you agree.
Oh, I've no love for industry. You have something they want. They take it. Nothing much.
Well, judging by what I saw in the dam, I'd say the forest talkers are still active.
Well, that's good news for you. Keep your eyes open for supply caches they might have left behind.
Can you tell me any?
Well, this whole area takes its name from Mystery Lake nearby. It's kind of a Not much around there, apart from some lake cabins that'll be locked up for the season. You've already seen the railroad passes through the area. Trains come through once in a while. Fewer every year. Whole area's mostly dead. Most of the year.
You sound like you like it that way.
Yeah, I sure do.
So, no other people living out here?
You gotta understand. The collapse destroyed Great Bear. There's nothing here to stay for. You meet anyone out here? Chances are they're hiding from something. Or someone.
And you? What?
I have my reason.
The main reason I'm out here is...
You won't fight. That's kind of the whole point.
This is someone, a woman. She may have passed through here a few days ago.
What makes you think she came through?
She passed through the tunnel leaving Milton, but then...
Well, the roads from Milton don't lead this way. Wherever she's headed, you'll have to cross the mountains to find her. Not an easy path, even for the most experienced outdoorsman.
I'll do whatever it takes.
Well, you won't get... What we need is to get my radio up and running, so we can find out what the hell is going... Maybe someone out there has seen your friend.
The woman I'm looking for. She might be on her way to a place called Perseverance. You know it?
Yeah. Shit Nothing Town, north part of the island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I know it.
We were on our way there, my passenger and I, when we crashed. I need to find a way to get there, or contact her. See if she's all right.
You sure she's alive?
Yeah.
Well, normally I'd make some calls on the old shortwave. Whole area's been damn quiet since those lights in the sky. Even the wildlife's acting strange. But I might have an idea.
What do you mean,
You live out here long enough. You get a sense. Right now, the patterns are broken. Critters aren't behaving the way they should. It's like there's no. Best way I can say it.
What do you have in...
Well, it's a long shot. But this shortwave, I use it to keep an ear open for.
So how do we get the radio?
There's no reason I can see why it shouldn't be working.
Well, what about more parts?
We might find another radio. Problem is, it's no use with the old... Your path to a working radio, and our survival, is through that bear. We have to find a way to deal with him.
Okay. So we have to deal with the bear. But you're half dead, and rifle shots don't seem to do much. So...
That's because the old bear, he's special. I've been hunting and trapping for years, and I've shot a lot of bears. But I've never... Special bear like that needs
Matt?
Don't worry, I'm not delirious. But we need the old knowledge. The old ways.
What do you have in mind?
There's an old story. Local legend, maybe. About one of the original settlers. Story goes something like that. Spence shows up and sets up his claim shanty with his young family. For generations, the family had been traders in the Hudson's Bay Company. Old voyageurs. One day, a bear shows up and menaces the homestead. Spence takes a shot at the bear, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Bear wanders off, but Spence's wife, she takes a turn. Slips into fever. For days, delirious, she screams about the bear. Local doctor can't do a thing for her, neither can the priest. A week later, a hired hand goes missing. And they find him. Spence fears for his wife and kids. He's convinced some evil bear spirit is trying to kill them. Revenge for some slight in the past, maybe. Spence gets some men together for a hunting party. They go out into the muskeg and track something big for days. Eventually corner it. It's a big son of a bitch. Biggest bear they'd ever seen. Man killer. Story goes, they empty their rifles into the bear and it just walks away. Like it's made of stone. Wife's dying now. Spence believes the bear's evil spirit is killing her, eating her soul. He can't get anyone to, so he forges a spear. Nobody knows. Never found a carcass. They buried Spence, took the spear back and hung it over the mantelpiece in the Spence homestead. Never saw that bear. Years later, just so he could tell that story.
So, do you believe it? The story of the...
No, of course not. I might spend all my time alone in the wilderness, but I'm not crazy. But the old stories sometimes have truth hidden in them. Spence might have been superstitious, but he had the right idea. 10 inches of cold, hard steel might do what a bullet can't. I'm convinced. A spear's the way to kill that bear. And you need to get Spence's bear-killing spear if we're going to survive the winter. The old hunting lodge is still there. A couple of days' journey south. Follow the tracks the other way, through the muskeg. If the spear's there, get it.
And the radio?
You deal with the bear, and let me... Now. Good luck out there. Watch out for our demon.
Right.